So it's just gone 7 o'clock and we are at the yard to pick up the tractor and trailer unit. As you can see, just to one side of me there, looking down the side. Managed to bring this back up last night and gave it a bit of a wash off, so she looked nice and sparkling, because of course today, being Thursday, is test day, the day when the candidates hopefully walk away from today with their lovely blue certificate to say that they've passed. And then obviously the training, oh, it's gone very dark all of a sudden, there we go. Then all of the training that they've gone through all sort of comes to fruition, really, which is good. So that's what we're after today. And hopefully, it's all right, I'm trying to get into the keys here we go. Hopefully we'll have some successes today. One of the great things about being a driver trainer is that every now and then you get to actually go back to driving. What we're doing at the moment is to take the lorry down to the test centre, getting it ready for our lovely candidates to take their test. Now, Cot Solutions are very lucky because they've got their own test centre where the examiner comes to us. We don't go to them at a designated DVSA test centre. Big advantage there is the fact that whatever manoeuvring they've done, when they come to test, the cones will be all set out the same and the environment looks the same, which is a great big plus for nerves on test day. So just negotiating our way now down from lovely Forest Far down to Swansea Bay, down to the test centre. So this is our test area down in Swansea Bay. You can see just behind me there's actually a ship that's in and being loaded with something or other in the harbour, in Swansea Harbour. But you coming through the gates there, we come down, we've got our own little porter cabin there, and you see the truck sitting in the garage bay, as it is called. So the reverse manoeuvre that you have to do, you start off from down this end. Let me just go and stand in the position you would actually start off from. So you'd be looking down the manoeuvring area. You can see in the distance there we've got a couple of cones that we will drive up to, and then we're going to reverse from that point across the manoeuvring area, and then we come back into our garage bay, which is where the truck is sitting right now, and we get the back end of the vehicle, the trailer, as close to the barriers as we possibly can. Technically speaking, what DVSA are looking for is the back end of the vehicle hanging over the yellow box that you can see on the ground. And moreover, with CE, in fact all classes of LGV, C, C1 and C plus C, we've got to get it within the black marks. You can see black hatchings there. So you can see there, I did this earlier on, and we're just about there, I think. Didn't want to go back any further, and that's the end of your reverse manoeuvre. So we're now on a pre-test run then before the test itself. The idea being that we can get out on the road and just calm nerves a little bit for the candidate before the test. So we take a nice easy little route, just as I said, calm nerves and whatever. Okay, so we're back to our Thursday, and the test, as you can probably see just behind me there, is just starting. So the examiner has now instructed the candidate to do his reverse. So he's kind of getting ready. The examiner, you can see, walking towards us, so we'll kind of keep out of the way at this point. So he's going to do his reverse first, okay, and then you will notice he'll do his drop off and pick up. So because it's a driving test, I'm going to, once he starts, I'm going to have to stop filming, and I'll come back to you in a minute. Okay, so my candidate has successfully performed the reverse manoeuvre and also the uncouple and recouple. So you might just about be able to hear in the background, he's just pulling out of the area now. I'll just come round here, he's just about to come past me from the back there. There he goes. Give him a little wave as he goes out there, particularly the examiner. So he's going out now, onto the road. He's going to be on the road for about 50 minutes, and with any luck we should have a pass today. Okay, so we are in our little cabin here down at the manoeuvring area, and my man has just got back off of his drive on test. He was on test on the Artic there, so hopefully we're about to find out whether he's passed or not. He's been out on the road for about 50 minutes, which for C+E is about the required time. So I don't know whether we can see sort of through the window there. Have a look. Let me just have a quick look around and see what's going on. So examiner is talking to candidate. I'm trying to see if the candidate has got a smile on his face. He's going for his licence. Yay, which means he's passed. Jolly good. So that's first one of the day, first Artic of the day, and we've passed. Fantastic. Okay, so we're near the end of the day now, thankfully. It's been a bit of a long one, to be fair, but there we go. My last candidate on the Artic has just come in, so I'm kind of looking through the window to see if we can guess what he's done. So I'm thinking, looking at the examiner's expression, I don't think he's been successful at the moment. I'm not really sure. It's looking quite likely that he hasn't been successful, so we'll just hang fire for a moment, and we'll see. A bit more hanging about, but then that's kind of what Thursday test day is all about, really. Once they're out on test, there's not much else we can do apart from sit here and wait, or go and eat and drink food, which we try not to do too much. But yeah, it looks like he hasn't been successful, sadly. So there we go. So this is end of the test day then. So thank you for watching this, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you all again soon. Ta-ra!